Super teams collide in the semifinal. It's the United States and the Dominican Republic with a trip to the championship game up for grabs as Paul Skeens takes the ball for USA. Here's Luis Severino, 32 years old. He's had a decade in the major leagues, and he takes it tonight for the Dominican Republic.
I don't think he'll have a long leash, but he has ways to get you out.
He gets whipped for the first out of the night using that pitch.
He can break it from top to bottom, east to west, or any way you want. He's got a good feel for that pitch.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Luis Severino to start tonight's game. Bases empty, 2 away. Aaron Judge, 5 hits, 6 walks in this World Baseball Classic. Judge lines the ball into left field and a base hit. Just got it over Perdomo, timed up that fastball, and gives the Americans their first base runner.
And the USA, Team USA, has done this quite a bit lately. Instead of getting that leadoff hitter on, which they haven't done too often, they've scored and come back with a lot of 2-out traffic.
Looking for a spark from the young Orioles star, Gunnar Henderson, 7 of 9 against Severino, and he's been productive in this tournament, hitting .500 in limited duty. 2-1. Chopper off of the hands, and an easy one from Marte. Scoreless first inning for Luis Severino. Paul Skeens and Albert Pujols said, yeah, we haven't faced a guy like this in the tournament, but he hasn't faced a lineup like we've got in his life. 2 hitters, both of them off balance. Routine for Bryce Terang, 2 out. So now he faces Juan Soto, .353 hitter in the WBC with 4 home runs. Juan Soto pulls it on the ground. Diving stop by Bryce Terang. 1-2-3 first, Paul Skeens. Highlight play from the Platinum Glover of the Milwaukee Brewers. No score after 1 in Miami. So the Dodger catcher back in the lineup today as Will Smith, steady as ever, drops in another.
Wow, does Boston have a great future in Roman Anthony and how complete he is as a young player.
Tough spot here, down 0-2 against Severino. And takes strike 3 at the knees. Third one for Severino, 1 gone in the second. Terang on the ground to second, could be 2, 4, 6, 3, a double play. And a scoreless second for Luis Severino. 22-year-old Junior Caminero, one of the breakout stars of this tournament. Not that this is the first time he's ever shined, but the world getting to see him. Caminero leans out, sends a drive to deep left field. It is gone. Junior Caminero makes his mark again. He does it on a 2-strike pitch. The Dominican Republic has broken the World Baseball Classic record, the 15th home run for the team. And they've got the first run in this semifinal. The 1-out single for Bobby Witt. Now you got his speed on base. Harper now 3 for 21 in the Classic with 8 strikeouts. Pulls one down the line and a base hit for Bryce Harper. Witt stopped at third. Harper's got a double. The U.S. has a threat. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second. Here in the semifinal. Here's a 3-2, and he got him. He's out in front, strike 3. Judge unable to put it in play. Severino recapturing the old strikeout stuff of the early career. Luis Severino. Now the U.S., for as many stars as there are in this lineup, they just have not taken off. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2. Right there for strike 3. Severino with a roar. USA had him second and third. Back-to-back Ks for Severino. Tatis on with the fielder's choice. 2 gone in the third. 36 pitches for Skeens. Marte popped out his first time. He shows off that back with a base hit to right. Tatis heads for third. Throw from Judge. Right there. He's gone. Judge, touchdown Tatis. Thrilling stuff. Well, Yankees fans, I think the elbow's just fine. Gunnar Henderson starts the 4th for Team USA. 5, 6, and 7 against Severino. The 9th pitch, turns on it, sends a fly ball to right center field. Gunnar Henderson has tied it up. Mark DeRosa pushes the right button, pushing Gunnar Henderson into the lineup. Numbers that you could not deny against Luis Severino in his career. That is it for Luis Severino. It's turned over to this Team Dominican bullpen that's given up just 1 run in 22 innings in this tournament. Gregory Soto and the lefties on to face Roman Anthony here. Fly ball right center field. Rodriguez and Tatis going back. It is gone. Roman Anthony gives the U.S. the lead. Well, the one that got away for Team Italy. And a a pretty good guy to add to the lineup for Team USA. Paul Skeens had pitched in the College World Series, but a couple of years with the last place team in the Pirates. At this level, hadn't pitched in a game quite like this. Bases are loaded, and it's Austin Wells coming up. Sky high to left field in routine for Roman Anthony. The Dominican Republic leaves the bases loaded. Here's Judge, who's 1 for 2. High drive center field. Rodriguez going back. Did he get enough? He did not, because Julio scaled the wall. Spider-Man robbing Superman. Julio Rodriguez, who just got hit by a pitch. I think he's all right. Tying run aboard with the speed of Fernando Tatis. Tatis leaning again, but not running. Line drive, base hit left center field. PCA cuts it off. Tatis hangs on. That's going to do it for Skeens. The American ace leaves the mound, and the Dominicans are going to say anybody but Paul Skeens. Tyler Rogers comes in, and you cannot swing further from one end of the spectrum to the other. Tatis at second, Marte at first, and Juan Soto's the hitter. Bouncing ball towards the middle. Went to the bag, off balance, still for a double play. Got it on the ground and got 2. Tyler Rogers, welcome to Team USA. Wells into second with a 1-out double. Tying run in scoring position for the Dominican Republic. Geraldo Perdomo, the 9-hitter, but one of the best clutch hitters in the league last year. Perdomo laces a base hit to center. Wells went back at first. He stops at third. Wells was unsure if that ball was going to get over Bobby Witt, and the way Witt's played, you don't blame him for being so, but he has to stop at third, and the tying run's still 90 feet away.
Another tangled web here for Bednar. Now puts the pressure on Team USA. They've got to bring the infield in.
Holes get a little bit bigger for Tatis. The PR looking for the lead in the 7th. Bednar deals. Got him! Tatis is out number 2. David Bednar just doesn't feel right until he's got his back against the wall, huh?
I guess not. Hey, so far, he is pitching his way out of some tough situations.
So it's up to Marte. Bednar gets out of it! An escape artist for Team USA! With 3, 4, and 5 are coming up against Garrett Whitlock.
Have to be really good against these next 3 hitters. And so far, so good for Team USA in facing Guerrero with not a lot of traffic.
Here he comes with a 1-2, and he strikes out Soto. Drops the slider to the knees for the first out of the 8th.
This breaking ball is below the zone. Soto is letting him know that.
Now Vlad Jr. Guerrero's 1 for 3. Grounds this one back to Whitlock. Over to first, 2 out. How about Garrett Whitlock, this U.S. pitching staff tonight? Up to Manny Machado. Machado's 1 for 3. Single in the 4th. Got him! Garrett Whitlock mows down the heart of the order. Has them crossing their arms saying, what is going on? After 8, 2-1. Mason Miller has faced 11 hitters in the Classic and struck out 9 of them. Julio Rodriguez takes ball 4. Tying run aboard in the 9th. Tying run aboard, winning run coming up. O'Neal Cruz represents the winning run. First pitch to O'Neal Cruz, not close, popped out of Smith's glove. Tying run is in scoring position.
Caught it in the heel and it just popped out of his glove.
O'Neal Cruz pinch hitting. The 2-2. Ground ball towards the middle. Witt's there. Close play in time, 2 out. So the tying run is now 90 feet away, and it's up to Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo is the guy we were talking about, John, has become one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. 2 outs, 9th inning, winner to the championship. It's gone full. Tatis looming. You can cut it with a knife. Mason Miller's 8th pitch to Perdomo. It is on for the championship! The United States takes down the powerhouse that is the Dominican Republic. 2-1 the final score.
What a game.